This woman survived the Second World War, the Cold War, and has lived in Kenya for over 40 years now. But how did someone who grew up in a privileged life in Russia end up living in Kenya, having children, and staying for this long? What drew her to a man from a culture so different from her own? What has life in Kenya offered her that she could not find in her native land?
Because they're respectable.
Oh.
You know, they're respectable. Russian men. They're drinking too much and they're rude sometimes, you know. Of course, maybe for beginning they was very, very nice, but after that, but these Africans, they're respectable.
And what secret did she use to be so strong at such an advanced age and even have such a good memory?
Of course, I remember everything. I am 85, but my memory is still alive.
Yeah, I can see.
How did she cope with life after the Second World War?
Okay.
Because we was very poor, we was hungry, you understand? And not only our family, all children. Yes, I lost uncles from mother's side, and father's side. But from my family, no, from my parents.
Your daddy came from war alive?
Alive.
Not even wounded?
Of course. Was
like wow.
Yeah, he was like soldier. When he was wounded, after hospital, he returned to army, and they took him to office like a writer.
When I was in Kenya, I met one of the few remaining people who witnessed the Second World War, and she told us more about her life.
My name is Svetlana Fyodorovna Radov. I married African man from Kenya. I was born 1938, before war. I'm before wartime child. Of course, I can't remember wartime, but I remember after, when my mother came back to town and I was a little bit bigger. Of course, we were so poor. Even we used clothes from my sister, I used her clothes, and hungry, you know. And at that time, Russian government give us cards, how to say, special cards, which you can go to some eating place and take the food. We receiving only 100 grams bread per day for one person, 100 grams. My father still was on the war. My father came back from war 1945 when war ended. I remember I was already in nursery, and Russian government sent for summertime some places to forest, some villages, you know, we call dacha. And I remember my mother, when my father came back, my mother came with father to that place, and mama was very happy. Okay, this is time my childhood.
She believes that the hardships they've faced since childhood stem primarily from the aftermath of the First and Second World Wars. These global conflicts not only made survival challenging despite government support, but also inflicted the profound loss of relatives, further impacting their lives.
Yeah.
So we can say that the World War II affected you because it made...
Of course affected us.
Okay.
Because we was very poor, we was hungry, you understand? And not only our family, all children.
Took the camera.
Yeah, all children after who was born before war, we was hungry and so friendly.
Okay. Apart from being hungry, what else that war?
The government give us cards to provide food for families. You know, even that card we used to receive 100 grams bread per day.
Per day. So, did you lost someone in the World War?
Yes, I lost uncles from mother's side. from mother's side and father's side. No, but from my family, from my parents.
Your daddy came from war alive?
Alive.
Not even wounded?
Of course. Was.
Like, wow.
Yeah, he was like soldier when he was wounded. After hospital, he returned to army, and they took him to office like a writer, to fix all documents. My mother worked. She is finished accounting college, and she worked like cashier accountant. That time after war, that professionals was used to double. And very small salary, 380, how I remember very well. When my father, he is
300 what?
380 rubles
Per
month. Oh. And of course that we receiving food free, by cards. When my father came back, he was, I don't know how to say English, tavarget. Okay, doesn't matter. He worked in some places, like как сказать, chief of sklad.
Like he was in charge of the warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse.
He was in charge of the warehouse.
For some special schools. After his salary was 590 rubles. Whole family, 4 of us, survived for 900 rubles. You know?
So how many siblings did you have?
Only one sister. I told you, all the clothes, maybe she received from somebody also that clothes. They come to me.
Was she older than you?
Older for 5 years, exactly 5 years, and 1 day.
Is she still alive?
No, she died about 5 years ago, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 years ago. She was died 86 years old.
Okay. Now tell us about your youth now. The war was finished.
Yeah, I finished school, and my mother sent me to learn sewing. And maybe I was not agree, but mother said, sewing, this is your food for all your life. She was all right. I worked some, we call atelier, this is individual places, like coat maker, because I finished for women's coat.
Women?
Not dress,
okay.
Coat, because we
like
use
mantles,
coat, and suits. From work I was sent to learn cutting, like a dress, coat cutter and designer. 1963 I finished this, and I worked up to 1970 when I 71 before to come back to Kenya.
Before embarking on her journey to Africa, her knowledge of the continent was limited to just 3 countries. Beyond that, she was aware that other nations existed under colonial rule, but her understanding didn't extend much further.
What do we know about Africa? We know Africa, Algeria, Tunis, Morocco. This was Africa. Another Africa this is colonial Africa, no countries, Only Algeria, Tunis, Morocco. I remember very well.
Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco.
Yeah.
That was Africa, North Africa.
North
but
Africa.
The rest of Africa was colonial Africa.
Colonial Africa.
Without any countries.
When the students from Africa come, we start Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, all this part of.
So you saw black people. What was your idea before when you were young? Like, what was your?
Of course, I never think I come to stay in Africa. I'm staying in Africa now 53 years.
In her early childhood, she showed promise as a skilled swimmer, initially pursuing it as a hobby. However, her dedication to the sport led her to take lessons to refine her abilities and deepen her passion for swimming.
Sport, yes, I'm swimmer. I I got this, but I don't know Russian. Russian we say tat. First place, master of this master, this is highest, yeah? After going first grade, second grade, I got third grade for swimming.
So you are a good swimmer when you were young?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her mother introduced her to sewing, a craft she pursued as a career throughout her life. However, from a young age, she harbored aspirations of becoming a geologist.
I want to be a geologist.
You wanted to be a geologist?
Yeah.
Why?
I like flowers. I like everything.
Oh, like nature?
Nature. I like nature.
Okay, that's fantastic.
As she matured, she crossed paths with a black man at a friend's house, who would later become her husband. Interestingly, her family held a higher regard for Africans than fellow Russians, drawn to their demeanor and conduct.
I met black man, and she told mother. Mother told father. Father said, "What has happened? They're very good boys. They're clever boys, and they met the same year. We have Revolution Day. You know that 7th November, and they make some prepare food, and we come. My husband, my future husband, my boyfriend, and also my girlfriend. We have her boyfriend, and my father talked to them like I don't know, like them long time.
Yeah, like they are friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Before, when I have boyfriends, they come to pick me for dance, for that. He never talked. He said, "Hello," and newspaper. That's all. When Africans come, he laughing with them. Okay, he's best and lovely them grandson. I'm telling you the truth. My sister was married twice, and with last husband she was she's a little bit rude, of course, with him because he was drinking too much. And like that. After in January 1970, we was married.
You are married?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you, what was the point of connection? Like, how did you communicate at that time? You
With
and your
whom?
boyfriend?
With
What
him.
was the means of communication?
We meeting because full week, day in university, yeah, on the lessons, and he's a doctor, okay. He's studying medicine, and our house, our apartments was center in the town, and all hospitals was around us, and when they going from practice from that hospital, they must cross our compound. And you always come for see mama, even I was on the work, they already meet him, they feed him. If he wants to rest, welcome. This is sleep. Alina, what time I must wake you up? What time you must go back to school? Yeah.
So you took him like your own.
Yes,
in the compound.
they love him very much. This is true. This is true.
What did you feel when you saw your dad giving a warm welcome to a new boyfriend and he's black?
I think that time so many Russians going to African side. In my town, so many girls was married Africans from Nigeria, from Ghana, from everywhere, from Africa, and. Because they respectable.
Oh.
They respectable. Russians men. They are drinking too much and they rude sometimes. Of course, maybe for beginning they was very, very nice, but after that, but these Africans, they respectable. Which parents needed. When I met my husband, he did fast, he used lecture, yeah? After one day I said, "How is your teeth?" "That's football."
At what?
Football.
You know, those used to remove
Oh,
the 6
okay.
lower teeth.
Yeah, they. So your dad didn't.
Now they
He
not
removed. He used to wear dentures.
Oh.
dentures, you know, and now they don't do this.
I know.
Those
But
traditions,
all
yeah.
time, that time,
Oh.
they must.
Okay.
Okay, after we come to visit Moscow to his friends because my town, so close to Moscow, 180 kilometers only north, called Tver. That time was Kalinin, but now Tver. And we come to some hostel of that his friends, and they start laughing and all without teeth. I said, Alina, what is that? This is tradition or what?
Okay.
This is no problem. Tradition. No, this is football.
That's the history is
All without low teeth. Football. Okay, I believe.
You believe? Oh, okay.
When I came to Kenya, and these relatives met me, and I don't know what he said. Funny, they start laughing. I see they all without low teeth.
Oh.
Even women. I asked my husband, Alina, what? Women also play football. He started laughing. They asked him what he laughing. He explained him what is that I
They
say.
laughed.
They laughed, and that old airport, I think that's shaking.
Having married a Kenyan man and recognizing the disparity in living standards between Kenya and her native Russia, they made the mutual decision to relocate to Africa. Upon their arrival, she received a heartwarming welcome that left an indelible mark on her memory. Since then, she has embraced and cherished her life in Africa, finding fulfillment and joy in the experience. Today, she proudly resides on the continent with her children and grandchildren, who have wholeheartedly embraced their new home and are thriving here.
In 1971, this is Kenyatta time, of course everything was cheap. And he's a doctor, yeah? They're supposed to they're supposed to finish Intercultural, you know? Internship, yeah, 1 year. And his salary was 900 clean money after deduction. But we survived it okay. Even I start sewing without any English word. I start sewing dresses, you know? I charge for dress 20 shillings only.
Okay, I want you to tell
And for 20 shillings I can buy, you know, half kilo of meat.
Half kilo from 20,
Or
20.
Listen, for 20 shillings. Milk, bread, some greens, for 20 shillings was the money. If you believe me, 100 shillings was the money. Not like here that even 1,000 now, not money.
Okay.
Are you agree?
I agree. Tell me the day you saw Kenya, like the airport. Give me the story of the airport, the wooden airport.
I told you.
Tell me on the camera. The camera was not here.
I didn't say.
Yes.
Okay, I
Okay,
came to
let's go.
Kenya. Was wooden airport, wooden floor. You know, this is all how to say, eaten by doodles. And my parents, relatives meet me. Very, very warm.
Your in-laws.
Yeah, they was very happy. After when this was full escort. I was like a president.
Oh, tell us about it. Tell us about it. How many cars? How many?
5 or 6 cars was follow each other. One room like this, sitting room, kitchen. This is small corner like this one open, and bedroom 2 by 2.
What?
And from bedroom, door, toilet, and yeah.
You are a queen. You are like.
After when Luba was born, they give us another apartment, the same building, only 7th floor, I think, because they was lift. And there are 2 bedrooms, and of course everything separate. Kitchen, very good sitting room. And when I met my first Russians, people who arrived here before me, I met them in Russian embassy, because Russian embassy provides us film once per month, Russian film.
Okay.
And we meet there, I think that they want to make us not feel like we
Lonely, yeah.
lonely, yeah. And all these people, how they come in town, they all come to me for a cup of coffee or tea or take one cigarette, like that.
Transitioning to a new continent and country can indeed be immensely challenging for many, but for her, the process of adaptation was surprisingly smooth. She approached the change with ease, quickly shaping to her new environment and embracing the opportunities it offered.
A little, not much.
Not much.
Nobody disturbed me, even we staying in center town. Late in the evening, me and husband walking on the Kenyatta Avenue like that. Nobody touch us.
Oh, good.
Because we staying near Parliament.
Oh, near Parliament,
That building was near Parliament.
Okay. There's a lot of security. Now tell us
Yeah.
about now, you start now giving birth to the children.
Yeah, I give birth to Luba.
Uh-huh.
And Agneta was born in Denmark because my husband going to for his he received scholarship in Denmark to master because he was dentist.
Then you went with them.
First he went alone. I was remained with Luba and pregnant by Agneta.
Okay.
And after Danish people say, "What, Adina? Why you left your wife, your pregnant wife in Kenya? You must bring her here."
Okay.
And he wrote me letter. I went to Danish embassy. They gave me visa, and I went there
Okay.
to Denmark. I gave birth to Agneta after 1.5 months. I gave birth to Agneta. Agneta was born in Denmark. Even in Denmark, I don't have any problem.
Okay.
Danish people, they eat delicious.
Okay.
But if you need help, they help you.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, you have 2 daughters at that time, and then now you came back to Africa.
Yes.
Now, did you go
I
back
came
to-
back first when I gave birth to Agneta. That time winter was very, very cold in Europe.
In Denmark.
Not in Denmark, even in Russia. I take my children and I went to my parents. All winter I stayed in Russia with my children. Luba used nursery, yeah. Agneta, Babuля, my mother, look at father. Oh, this is my father's lovely child. She always with Agneta because she was small and funny.
Even in her advanced age, her memory remains remarkably sharp. Despite experiencing partial deafness, she vividly recalls all that has transpired throughout her life. Her ability to retain such detailed memories at the age of 85 is truly remarkable and adds an intriguing dimension to her life story.
Of course, I remember everything. I am 85, but my memory is still alive.
Yeah, I can see. But tell us about your in-laws. When your in-laws saw you,
I told you my
mother-in-law,
mother-in-law.
Did you visit them in the village?
Yes.
Tell us.
And my husband, when my husband came back, I told you, he was from poor family. Father passed away, mother sold everything, all cows to educate my husband, And when he came back, mother was a beggar. Nobody helped her. Of course, when I came, already he bought for her, he dressed her, and after he took it from Boma, you know this Boma?
Boma, you know?
Yeah, he took it her to them land, and he built for her house, and we going. My mother-in-law loved me very much. So much, because every time we going to see her end of the month, every month. We're going to see her, we brought for her some food, and we also sent money from our small money. That time for 200 or 100 for villages was very big money.
Big money, yeah.
My mother-in-law passed away in 1989. My own mother passed away in 1982. She fell down and hit her back kidney. That time not this как эти машины, тоже забыл.
Dialysis.
Dialysis machine, you know, and they made for her operation one kidney, second kidney refused to work, and she passed away in 1982. And I prepared, by the way, that time visa to go to Russia. Our waiting supposed to be, my parents waiting, supposed to be 50 years. 1982, supposed to be, they was married in 1982, that photograph, you know. Not 82, 32. You know, and 82, you're supposed to be 50 years jubilee.
Yeah. For the marriage.
And I receiving visa and telegram, my mother passed away. Straight away where I worked in industrial area, some factory, because I am, you know, I am designer and code cutter.
Designer.
Yeah, and I worked there, and my boss's brother got some agency. They give me free ticket without any money. My husband paid later when I went to already Russia. After one day, I bought something what I can buy, and after 2 days I flew to Russia.
Fantastic.
I told you I am 85.
85.
Now.
Okay, well, let me ask you, what is the secret that kept you have your memory so sharp up to
I don't know.
You
I
don't?
don't know. I don't know. By the way,
What's
after oral surgeon. Yeah. You know, after Denmark, he received diploma oral surgeon. You know, and now I'm without teeth because my husband passed away. I start losing my teeth. I'm old. I'm deaf.
I wanted us to talk about now. You saw your husband without teeth, and then now you also lost your teeth.
I got very good teeth, by the way.
Oh, fantastic.
Very good teeth, but I start losing after he's dead. One by one.
Okay, one by one.
One by
When
one.
was that?
This is from he passed away 2012,
Okay.
and from 2013 I start losing one by one.
One by one.
But now I'm old. I don't need danger. I don't need.
So 88, and you don't want to tell us why your mind is very sharp.
85. I'm not
85.
85. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. But my memory very very clean.
Do you want to talk about cigarettes?
Cigarettes. I'm a smoker. I'm a smoker. Of course, not chimney, but I'm a smoker.
Smoker. When did you start smoking?
When I start, you know, there's this like young, not like teenagers, you know. Start. Okay, one of my friends start smoking. Try. Okay, try. But usual, I start smoke here most.
Okay.
In Russia, I smoke, but not much.
Okay. There's a photo I saw. You are too many of you, and you said it's only you who is still alive. Tell us about that photo. What was the day?
You know, so many our people, Russians, because you know, that time, so many Russians, Ukrainians come to Kenya, married Africans, Kenyans, because we was all before war or after war straight away for 1940, 1941, we almost was the same ages.
Okay.
2-3 years.
Okay.
Different. So many of them passed away. Only children remain,
Okay.
you know, and grandchildren.
Driven by her passion for tourism and her deep admiration for nature, she embarked on journeys to multiple countries, not only within Kenya, but also elsewhere, seeking to immerse herself in the beauty of Mother Nature. Despite exploring numerous destinations, she ultimately chose to make Kenya her permanent home, captivated by its diverse landscapes and rich natural wonders.
I think that time was first time when I'm going to in Russia to see Black Sea. This is on the Black Sea, you know, and I told you, I like nature.
This was nature.
Yeah,
You wanted to see nature.
and I want to see.
And they met all of those people there. How they are.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was in Caucasus, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. In Ukraine, I was. So many countries.
So many
Like,
countries.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And maybe I like also to like tourist. To see different places.
Yeah, I know.
And even traveling.
Okay.
Even my people say, we understand you like traveling. Why you come to Kenya to stay?
Yeah, fantastic. So I want you to look at the camera and tell people why you decided to stay in Kenya all of your life up to now.
Because I have my family here. Okay? In Russia this day I don't have anybody except my niece's daughter. Only.
So the whole
My
family is in
parents,
Kenya now?
no, nobody from my family, nobody come to see Kenya.
Oh.
I invite father when my mother passed away. I invite father to Kenya. He refused. Of course, he was already 82. He was already not 82. He was that time when my mother passed away in 1982.
Oh.
He was already 78.
78.
Even 1988, I went to see my father for last time.
So now you are here because now that's where your family is.
There, I'm here, only my family,
Now
my
your
clan.
your family is here, came to visit you.
Yeah.
I want you to look at the camera, tell them,
Yeah.
tell them
Because
something.
I'm staying in Kenya because my family is here. Only my family all on the world. You know?
So you have children and grandchildren. Do you have a great grandchildren?
Not yet, but I feel soon.
You're waiting.
Because my elder granddaughter, 27 years, maybe next year, how waiting come.
I want to look at
I
the camera.
hope I will see one child, great grandchild.
I want to look at the camera and talk to your oldest grandchild. Tell her you are waiting for the grandchild.
Of course,
Uh-huh.
I waiting.
Tell her.
Why I'm still alive?
Yes.
You see, I told you I have my granddaughter. She is 27 years this year. And even she was born 19 December. I was born 20 December. You know? My sister was born 19 December. This Maria 16 December. You know? And I told.
Okay, me I was born 28 December, but
28?
not really nearby you.
And of course I waited for Nadia, her child.
Nadia, you are listening.
Nadia, if you hear me, I waiting your child as soon as possible.
Throughout her lifetime, she came to the profound realization that happiness is a key ingredient for survival. With this insight, she harbors a heartfelt wish for everyone to find happiness, believing it to be essential for leading fulfilling and prolonged lives.
I wish for everybody to be happy and healthy.
Happy and healthy. Okay.
Health, this is life.
And you didn't want to tell us the secret that kept you healthy?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because my father passed away, he was 85.
85. Oh.
I remember my sister called me and I was 70 something and she was already 80. I was 75. And I said, oh, Galia, her name is Galia. I think that my last day comes soon. She said, no, Sveta. This is impossible. We must to stay till our father, till father's age, when he passed away.
Okay.
He passed away nearly 86.
But you have to stay up to 100.
I'm still alive. I don't know
You
how
have to stay up
long
to
I
100.
live.
We come back and do you a video of 100. Are you
Oh, another secret.
Uh-huh.
I was in not Khaldun before my husband going to Denmark. Second time I'm not going with him.
Okay.
He finishing his master. Okay, and he said, "Oh, you very long liver." I said, "How long?" Up to 104. I said, "No." 104. I told him, no. How my 75 come, I commit suicide. He said, no, you will stay. I'm staying. I'm alive.
So you have a promise to stay up to 104?
No, I'm not promises.
Someone
And
promised
he
you.
said me.
He said. Your husband?
Not husband, astrology man.
Astrology?
Indian. What?
Oh, and astrology told you you're going to stay up to 104. Oh, we are coming, we are coming. So,
You understand now?
I understand. Okay, that's a secret.
Yeah, now you see.
Okay, so thank you very much for your time. We are going to do some activities. You're going to show us how you can know how to wash utensils and everything, movements. But we promise you we will come back.
Okay.
To see you when you are 100, to see you when you are 100.
Okay, welcome.
We are coming back.
Welcome.
Okay.
I wish for everybody peace, peace, health,
Important.
and happiness.
And happiness. That's fantastic.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
As she reflects on her life's journey, one message resonates strongly. Happiness is not just a fleeting emotion, but a vital element for enduring and meaningful existence. With each passing day, she cherishes the moments of joy and encourages others to seek the same. For her, the beauty of life lies not only in the places she's visited or the challenges she's overcome, but in the simple pursuit of happiness that enriches every moment. Thank you for watching. I am Simon Greenwood and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.